Welcome to the treasure room.
Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Prepare for vault door opening.
Welcome to Vault 45, everybody. My name is Kismet. It says right here on my shirt somewhere. There it is. There it is. Old school. Old school shirt there. Thanks very much for coming in and hanging out. Welcome to Vault 45. We're going to have some fun playing some games today. Sorry for the slight delay there. Technical problems, as always. Always solving them technical problemos. But go ahead and put a 1 in the chat right over there. Now remember, as a viewer, you just go ahead and hit the follow button and you actually get those little 1 emotes that you can use to let me know when everything's working. Of course, we're going to play some 76 today, right over here. And then later, we're going to play a little bit of Planet Crafter. So double fun today. So settle in. It's going to be an awesome day. We're going to try to get our dailies going. Now, one thing I forgot to mention last night at the end of the stream is that, remember, tomorrow's stream is offset at 4 p.m., so I could use my boost for, of course, using it on tomorrow and then, of course, the next day. So keep that in mind. So if you never noticed that in my updated schedule, it says 4 p.m. on Wednesdays. So keep that in mind for tomorrow. So you're like, where's Kismet at? Well, I purposely offset the stream so I can do that boost for Fallout 76. It does help a lot when I do that. And then I can do all my dailies and all that other stuff. And then the next day I can then use that boost again. And the second day after that helps me finish the season a little bit further, faster. Very much keeps me on point. Now we're going to try to get a whole bunch of streams in this week, everybody. So settle in. My voice already starting to go out a little bit. So I'm going to go easy on it a little bit today. Paul coming in. What's up, Paul? Good to see you. Thank you very much. First person I see in the chat today. 1,000 Kids Caps. Thanks for hanging out. Oh, and also checking those retweets. I appreciate that as well. Definitely go up there, hit that like button, hit that. Oh, you guys already got it. Boom, boom. There's 2,000 caps to get you guys started. Let's do it. Let's do it. Tardis coming in. he's got Skelly in there dancing. Very nice. Raz coming in as well. Hello, Raz. Thank you for coming in. Oh, you just finished the VOD. Oh, well, there you go. Perfect timing. Yes, well, this is what time I normally stream. So you timed that just perfectly. Rotisserie G in the chat hanging out. What up? What up? Oh, look at all the ones as well. Thank you very much, Raz, Paul, Flux for all the ones. I appreciate that. Tardis, Dio, appreciate it. And Jazz coming in as well. Hello, Axel. Thanks for coming in, hanging out. Appreciate you. You playing some Skull and Bones tonight? If so, can I join your crew? Not tonight, Axel, but next week. Tonight we got a complete takeover of Fallout 4 next gen. So we got that all week long. And then, of course, next week we'll be back to some Skull and Bones as well. So be watching for that. I'm probably going to sneak on off stream and maybe do my Pieces of 8 a couple times. But other than that, we're going to be playing next time as well. Tard coming in, says, hey, Kismet, I want that Polypop reward. There you go, 1,000 Kids Caps. Boom, good to go. Good to go as well. Kiji coming in with the 1. Let me know everything's working. Awesome. Well, everything seems to be working. We're ready to get out of the vault and out into the wasteland. Let's go do it. Let's go. All right. First, I'd like to thank Bethesda. I did contact them over there and said, hey, I want to do a, show off some of the stuff from the Atomic Shop. And they sent me a bunch of atoms to check out all the cool stuff. So we're going to check out some cool stuff today. First, they got a ton of killer stuff in there, everybody, including one of my favorite events going on right now. Of course, the Alien events, Invaders from Beyond. Absolutely incredible fun. They do a lot of great artwork, too, everybody. Big love to their graphic designers over there. I've been a graphic designer for 30 years. So that's the first thing I look at, the design and how they did this. And then down here it says, printed in West Virginia. So I love little details like that. Like they put the disclaimer at the bottom where it was printed and stuff. Now they have this cool thing right here. And I already have this lizard terrarium, which is pretty cool. Also got double mutations weekend, which means that it drops some stuff. Now, also, by the way, everybody, if you don't notice, I do post that out. The events, of course, I try to do it on Sunday or Monday, but I do have the events somewhere. Where'd they go? Just a second. Oh, there they are. All right, right in front of my face. No wonder I can see them. Right here, you can see I've got the new codes. I've got what the events are, including we have actually 3 kind of events this week. We had Double Score, which was left over from last week. We got Invaders from Beyond between April 30th and May 14th. And then we also have double mutations, which is very, very fun, especially when it does the reflecting thing, which makes me laugh every time. And what it is, it'll drop. Oh, Kismet Love Train. Oh, why can't we hear the Love Train? There we go. Kismet Love Train coming in. Thank you very much, Jazz. I appreciate that Prime sub love. That's 7 months of love, everybody. Use those thank you emotes in the chat. Use those GGs in there. Show Jazz some love. For helping support the stream, everybody, using that Amazon Prime. Now, again, everybody, I suggest you use your Amazon Prime as much as you can, your Prime subs here on Twitch, not only in my channel, but wherever you feel like using it, because they are going to change that at some point. Amazon's going to come through and change it, so I would get the biggest benefit out of it and use it every single month. I use mine for Killer Corellia, who was kind enough to come in and raid my channel, which pushed me up to #1 in Fallout 4 when the ginormous streamers weren't on there. And I'd been on #1 forever, for a very, very long time in Fallout 4. And it really helped me tremendously. That one raid, of course, I've been raided by other peeps as well, but that one raid really made a difference. And to this day, I'm still grateful and thankful that she came in and pushed me up to that as well. So again, I don't forget peeps who helped me along the way, everybody. I'm old school. When people do kind stuff for you, you always keep it in the back of your mind. That was the kind thing for them to do, and appreciate them. So as you can see, and then of course, we got Minerva. We're going to go ahead and see if we can catch Minerva for once. I always forget. Hey, Abs, what's up? I love how it pops up. Goes, hello. I gotta do some more of those too. I gotta do some of those that are tied to the reward thing where it comes up and, does like a slurping noise. So it'll tell me to hydrate or whatever. It's pretty cool. All right. So, again, you can see all those events down there. So we're going to check those out. We got Fire Hazard Bundle. I don't know what that is. Build a fiery camp with items from the Fire Hazard Bundle. Just be careful with your flamer. Oh, okay. I want to check that out. And, of course, we've got the Invaders from Beyond going on. All right. And, again, they already they sent me a bunch of, again, atoms, about 10,000 atoms. And I already went in and bought the shelter because I wanted to make sure I didn't miss that shelter because I have all of the shelters and I wanted to get that shelter as well. So why did they call it the Fire Hazard Bundle? Let's see. We got Old Glory Chimney Set. We got Old Glory Fire, Handmake Photo Mode, Cardinal Wallpaper. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I like the bird wallpaper. And we got a camp kit. Oh, I see. It's like a whole rustic thing. Oh, that's cool. And then what's this over here? This is the This is the frame. Yes, this is the handmade oak photo mode frame. I think this is. I don't know. I don't know. No, this is right here. That's the frame. Well, what's this here? Is this like an emote? What is this? Wallpaper, camp kit. I don't know. I think that's just the graphics for it. All right. What do we got? Fire Chief bundle as well. A lot of good stuff in there. These guys are really crushing it, everybody. They're really doing a fantastic job in the Atomic Shop, giving you all sorts of options. Right now, they have a bunch of stuff on sale. And again, some of this stuff is like a limited time. I already own the Deep Well. I always liked anything that is like a generator. It generates loot. So I don't know what this Sanctuary does. Is the Sanctuary just a cosmetic thing? Oh, let me move myself over. Is just a cosmetic thing, or is that actually do something? You guys can just let me know in the chat. Let me know if that actually produces something in your chat. Wow, look at the taxidermy little devil. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. Oh, it makes acid. Oh, cool, cool. So we'll snatch that up and we'll take a look at it. Now, again, I did already snatch up the, I don't think it's going to show because I already grabbed it. I did snatch up the new shelter, so we're going to take a look at that a little bit. We got the bowling thing. Again, these are all on sale, everybody, so make sure to snatch these up. There's been a massive resurgence of players in Fallout 76 and Fallout 4, really across the whole Fallout line. Look at that cool rocket suit. Yeah, a lot of cool outfits in here as well. Very cool. And of course, these are Fallout First members over here. You can get all of these cool things. Try to catch up on some past stuff. I already got the steamer. Abandon Hope. Oh, wait, there's a plushie. Who's that plushie? Oh, it's one of those Thorn guys, the Overgrown from Atlantic City. Oh, that's cool. Very cool. So this is the Iron Mountain one. See, I love all this stuff. Big Boss cigarettes. Be the boss. Oh yeah, be the boss of lung cancer. Yeah. I think that's one of the worst things they ever did to people is cigarettes. Get them addicted to it, and then they got to suffer all of the health issues with it. That's too bad. Too bad. A little tempted to get this pawn thing here too. Cool outfit, but yeah, I want this because this generates stuff. So I'm going to go ahead, boom, just buy that whole thing because it has the pawn thing as well. So if you were to buy them separately, it actually would cost more than just getting the full bundle. So I'm just going to get the full bundle of it there. This is pretty cool. Oh, that's pretty cool. Little guy. Oh, what is this? This is a cool backpack. Little double backpack for that. Oh, Cryptid Hunter backpack. Oh, it's got like bullets along the side. I like the bullets. That's very cool. So again, everybody, they have a lot of cool stuff in here. Again, you can go in and customize your whole experience. So we're gonna. Oh no, I want to get our free stuff first. Let's get our free stuff. Now, see, this is like me and the character creator, but I've spent like an hour in here. Oh, free Scouts banner. All right, let's grab it. I grab all the free stuff as much as possible in the game as well. I should log in every day and get the free stuff. Let's go ahead and log in adventure mode. What time is it? 3:23, so there is some sort of event. Now, I would imagine at the top of the hour, we're going to have our alien event over and over. So we're going to try to get that going. Does it say when you click on it? Usually, no. Usually, it doesn't say what it does. You have to put it down in your camp, and then it will tell you. But we're going to jump in and take a look. Again, thanks again to Bethesda for that sponsorship. Could not place my camp. What a surprise. Everybody's always camping my camp location. Now, the first thing I do when I log in and I can't get my camp, I immediately leave that world. I try to leave the world if it wants to let me. There we go. If you leave world up there, by the way, it will put you on a completely different server. So it says, oh, you don't want to be on that server? Okay, I'm going to rotate you onto a different server, which is really cool. That's a cool built-in feature. A lot of people don't know. The reason why that feature's in there is because there's a little PvP in the game. And it's stupid. And I think they should take it out. And I think they should have took it out a long time ago out of the adventure mode. And so if someone's bothering you, you just leave the server and go to another server. And if they're not on your friends list, it's hard for them to find you. You can also block them so you never end up on a server that they're on as well. Oh, Project Paradise is up as well. Ooh, that's a good one. All right, let's get in here and let's get it going on. Let's run past our radiation. We're going to get this going. Feel free to come join me. Oh, I see Rotisserie G's in there, ready to go. We're going to go ahead and get this going. Let's go ahead and first do some of our new stuff. What do we got? Oh, okay, here we go. We got the Mothman Sanctuary, which I can put it right here next to my other Mothman. It's going to be blocking my thing, though. Got to be blocking my thing. Let's take up my fermenter. Let's try to find another home for my fermenter. Maybe over here in front of my moo moose. Over there. Man, this thing's really big, too. Oh, God. Too many things. I want to put it over here next to where this one is. And let's say this way. Right there. Ah, there we go. And now we have the two Mothman things next to each other. That's what I would do there. Wow. Okay, we're getting overwhelmed with too much stuff. I love this cash to burn thing right there, but I'm going to go ahead and scrap that now so I have more room in my thing. But that's a pretty cool thing. What's this over here? Interrogation chair. Have I ever tried to sit in the interrogation chair? Let's try it. What happens? Oh, I think I'm getting shocked. Yeah, I'm getting shocked. Yeah, it actually shocks you, the chair. Ah, that's cool. See, I love it has a bunch of interactions in some of this stuff. Very, very cool. All right, we're getting rid of that, too. We already saw that. We're going to do a little bit of a build here, everybody. I'm going to go ahead and move this over here. I don't use this very often. So I'm going to go ahead and move this off to the side. There we go. And that will allow me to go ahead and move this further over this way. No, too close to it. My moo-moos. I can't move my moo-moos because my moo-moos are currently eating that food. Very much reminds me of Fallout 4 when I'm trying to move the bathtub and they are like right on it. There we go. All right, well, we can move it over this way a little bit. Let's stick it over here. There we go. That'll get that moo-moo out of the way. And it stands right where I want to put it. All right, awesome. Moo, get out. No, move. Get out of there. Get out of there. Always with the crazy moo-moos, everybody. All right, we're going to put this over here. There we go. All right, now we got our new thing over here. This doesn't look like it's doing anything. This produces acid? It's not, it doesn't have a container. Does it automatically go into your workbench? Are you talking the other one produces acid? This one produces acid here, the butterfly sanctuary, but this is the Mothman thing. Doesn't seem to have a container. Maybe you thought I was talking about the other thing. Are there two separate ones? There's this one and this one. Oh, there's three of these. One of three. That's the actual sanctuary. All right, hold on. Let's scrap that.
God, I hate bugs.
That's weird. Mothman Sanctuary. Mothman Sanctuary. This one's just wood. This one's wood and concrete. I'm missing something. Seeds maximum build. Does that replace the the butterfly one? You only have one sanctuary down at a time?
To eat.
You probably can only have one down at a time. Oh, I see. I see. Okay. So let's go ahead and store this one. Store that one. Ah, there we go. All right. So This says Mothman Sanctuary, but this one says Mothman Sanctuary where you can only build one. So when we build one of them, and we can move this over here, it should have a container. Yeah, see how it opens the container? There we go. So sadly, we can only have one. Well, that kind of sucks, but that's fine. That's fine. We'll roll it. I like the Mothman, I think, a little bit better. Anyway, I like that one. It's very cool. Though I do like the butterflies. Butterflies are cool, too. Okay, so it replaces one that you already have. So that's good to know. So see, now you don't have to buy it and then realize that you already have one. That's a butterfly one. Unless you want it, which is pretty cool. I like the pawn shop here. Very, very cool. I'm definitely putting that down.
This is nice
as my vendor over here.
Myself. Nothing like the
Okay.
shiny, freshly polished
I could probably take all this out of here now. Let me see if I can get this to go onto here. Oh, yes, I can. It went there for just a split second. Kind of in the way, though. Let's move it over here. Now, what happens is items like the sign here will attach to other items, and when you move the main item, it will... Oh, that's awesome. The whole thing will move together. See, the sign now is part of the thing. So if I move it over, the open sign moves with it, which is really, really cool. All right, and then we'll get our little klaxon light here, and we'll just kind of put it off to the side. Ah, very nice. And then I can go ahead now and scrap this. And I had this here just to hold the thing up. And so we can go ahead and move this stuff around a little bit. Thought I heard a nuke or something. Over here. And then this guy's also a vendor. He's really funny. He's just like, hey, I got. You want to buy some used items? Pretty funny. And then I got the pawn shop over here, like so. And I like to aim it toward where people are going to be coming in. So let's say something like that. And if normally when you teleport into this area, you're going to see it here. And one of the universal things that you do with your thing is you use this guy to point at it.
Hey.
And he'll point at it.
Hey.
Hey, what up? He'll point at it over there. And then also I've got like another secondary vendor of this guy, which I just think this guy is really cool. And he's sitting there and he's like, hey, look, I got some wares to sell you. Actually, I got to move him over just a little bit so when he opens this thing, it doesn't clip through there. So, yeah, very cool. I like it. I like it. And then, of course, some free Nuka-Cola candy right over here. Again, just kind of readjusting my camp a little bit. Yeah, very nice. And again, adjusting my camp build there. Very fun. Now, we also have another one called the Flatlands. Wow, we got another one of these kind of drone thingies. Man, I'm running out of room over here. I'm really tempted to do a whole new build as well. Let's put it over here. Holy moly. All right, that thing is massive. All right. Right there, Flatlands. And this one is the Toxic Wasteland, and this is the Flatlands. Now, I haven't been to the Flatlands yet, so call in a vertibird for a pickup. And that vertibird's going to take me over to the Flatlands. Let's go take a look. Yeah, I'm going to power that vending machine in a minute. So here is the Flatlands. Oh, this is nice. Ooh, you could build some big stuff out here. Oh, this place is huge, too. Holy mackerel. Now, if you've got very large stuff like I do, like big old things like this, like the Iron Mountain Anvil, which I currently actually don't have, and I don't have the boat. But I do have, like, the Woodland Retreat. You can come out here and put it down so you can see what it looks like before you actually do your builds. One of the great things about... let's put the Hunter's Lodge down. Great thing about using these particular things right here, the shelters, is the fact that you're not limited to how you can build. So you can actually just put it right up in the air if you wanted to. Same thing with walls and things of that nature. If you wanted to just put that right there, boom, you can just put it right there. Which you can't do in the open world. In the open world, you have to attach it to stuff as well. So I think we got all the stuff that we wanted to do as well. And we can just put one of these in here just for fun. You can spend a lot of time coming out here and building this all out and doing all sorts of fun. And then when you're done, and of course you can use your control, you can scrap everything, you can build, do all that. And then you can return back to where you came from. Now I have all the shelters. This is my shelter base. I feel like I want to redo it a bit as well. And I have it set up to where it's going up like this because the terrain goes up, so I can go up over the top side of the terrain. I start from the back of the terrain and I came forward. Which is why I have that elevated. You can see I have the pit, I have the mine, I have the nuke silo, I have all that kind of cool stuff, all in the same base. Very, very cool. Makes me want to go through and, oh, and I even have the ability to go in here. How do I make this thing work? Oh, that's not it. That's the, that's a pull handle thing. Yeah, I gotta give it power. So I also have this thing here where I can give it power, like this, and it will start to cause like a fog. I think this is the fog machine. Yes, so it'll cause Atlantic City fog just around my particular base, which is kind of cool, but then you can go ahead and just scrap it, and then you'll see the kind of fog go away. Of course, there we go. You can see the fog starting to dissipate. But it's kind of cool if you want to create like a foggy atmosphere, especially if you're doing like a Halloween build or something fun like that. Very, very fun. You can see I have just an absolute ton of stuff. Now, the stuff I try to create are things that generate resources. So, great example over here, we have the Morbid Well, and it's generating a bunch of blood sacs and ichor over there. Also, we have the Symptomatic. The Symptomatic will actually function. It actually does stuff. If you have a disease or something like that, it'll go in and remove your disease. And not only can I do it, but also anybody who comes along camp can just very easily remove their disease. Also, of course, radiation arch there to remove that radiation. That's just a joke. That actually doesn't do any damage. It's a pyrotechnic kit. But I have a trigger down here. So when people walk through, they're going to, and then the thing's going to go, like you took damage, because it's, the thing always does that when you walk through it. And then this explodes, and then you think that this thing is doing the damage to you. It's just it's a little joke that I have grunting at my base. All right, we've also got our junk collector, basically, our collectron there. We've got our cookies, Num Num Cookie, and then we got our popcorn, our wood scraps, our honey, and of course, one of the most OP thing in the wasteland, the coffee is awesome. We're going to get some stuff from the chicken coop there, some fertilizer adhesive here. We're getting a whole bunch of stuff here. Turbo fertilizer allows me to throw that down. And get even more stuff. And, of course, the stuff that makes me my money, everybody, purified water. Now, these vintage water coolers are awesome because it doesn't require any power. And they just, you know, I just keep having these purified water deliveries. Now, it can only hold 2, so you definitely want to go through and take it out so that it is still generating more. Then over here, you can see it's now producing waste acid. We also got the Mothman egg down here. And then, of course, over here, we have ragstag meat. We have a bunch of smoked Mirelurk stuff. And then, of course, also earlier, I talked to my moo-moo. And sometimes he's happy about it, sometimes he's not. Let's see. He looked up at me. Oh, that's cute. But you can get milk from those guys. You get fertilizer from here. You get concrete scrap from the cement truck. And then, of course, in here I have a little mini vault, which has all of the various food right over here, like so, like this, and then go like that. There we go. And basically just went in and got a bunch of food that I have sitting around.
This is a pretty cushy poster, all things considered.
Yeah, it's the cushiest one you've ever been to, bro. Right here, by the way, this is also a high-stakes shelter. This is also another shelter here, root cellar. And then here's my little lizard friend. Tap on the glass. Where's my little lizard friend? There he is. He'll come out and hang out on the rock. Very cool. All right, let's go ahead and power up this this pawn shop thing over here. Now, I've actually brought a bunch of power over here. I have some power right behind it for my stuff over there, which I can't remember what the name of that stuff is. Oh, I can't select it. Nope, can't select the thing. All right, well, we'll do it down here. No. Did not want to let me select it. Oh, that's not good. All right, let's just run it from up here then. There we go. All right. And now we got that pawn shop open. Very nice. All lit up. Says open. Very, very cool. All right. Now we're going to go in and we're going to do a solid to the wasteland. We're going to go ahead and put in all of our stuff that we have for the total price of 5 caps. That's right. Everything is 5 caps. Doesn't matter what its worth is on the market. It's going to be 5 caps because that's what I do for my fellow vault dwellers. Is I do them a solid, everybody. I do them a solid in all the patterns for cheap. And I just put a few of them in there. No big deal. And just do kind things for other peeps. Now, of course, you can come in and snatch them up if you need them. You'll know where they'll be. So I can put them in this guy, but they'll still show up here in the pawn shop. And still be good to go. Now, once I do all of that, and I've kind of collected all of my resources, I need to do something with all of these resources, which in this case, I can go to my scrap box and hit T. And then, of course, some of the stuff, you notice that it doesn't automatically scrap. You have to manually scrap it, and that's because it makes something else, right? Like, you want to use some of this stuff to make other things. Then we're also going to get our kindred spirit by by sleeping in the bed. This is actually considered a bed in the game. One of my favorite things in the game. Just absolutely a genius idea. So I'm just in there taking a nap. And then eventually we'll watch. This is one of the easiest perks, both in Fallout 4 and in 76, to get your well rested. But if you have an ally at your camp and they're nearby where you're resting, you'll get Kindred Spirit, which is 3 hours of bonus XP. So that's why I do that. Oh, and here comes Reaper with 37 months of sub love. Oh, there it is, right over there. Oh, and he's not close enough. That's well rested there. He's not close enough. He wandered off. Let's show some love in the chat. Thank you, Reaper, for that love. Thanks for the follow as well there, Tabor. Appreciate that. And there we go. So now we've got our well rested. That's good enough. That's good enough for 2 hours. And then I'm going to go down here and show you the easiest ones to use for quick buffs. Right here, we're going to get luck. Boom. We're going to get intelligence. We're going to get charisma right there. That's a +2, +2, +2. So that's 6 more stat points I just got. And then over here, I can go ahead and use the pinball to actually get 4 stats. And this is because this one does double. It does both perception and agility at the same time. So one of the most powerful ones in the game for getting it. And again, it takes about 10-15 seconds to do that. And then these are just, you click on them and you walk away. So I just got a massive amount of updates or buffs right here. So agility, charisma, luck, perception, and then of course well rested with that XP bonus. My homebody is one of my cards I got going right now. And so on. You can see I'm also well fed, which is going to help with my regeneration. But if you see over there, we have food and water, which is very much comes from the survival mode of Fallout 4. You can see I got my water all the way up, and then I'm going to eat some popcorn. And I got my eat pre-war food, because popcorn is pre-war food. I got that done right there. And I got rank 21. Sweet. So basically, if I do my food and water to maximum, it actually has a difference in this game, where it'll give you a bonus to strength and AP regen, and also give you a higher resistance to getting diseases, and things of that nature. So keeping that up is very, very important. So you don't have to constantly worry about those diseases all the time. Though diseases are pretty benign in the game. Of course, you can also get massively radiated, and if you get radiated, then it will basically do mutations on you as well. So again, we're just trying to get all this done for the top of the hour. All right, let's go ahead now and see what our dailies are. We have daily challenges that I love to do. So we're going to go ahead and just run down there. Oh, take a picture of an alien invader. That's going to be fun. Use photo mode to take a photo. Take a camera picture. So these are 2 different things. There's camera picture, and then use photo mode to take a photo. All right, we'll take a photo with my new buddy over here. Right over here. Hey, TARDIS, what up? So I would go into photo mode. Whoa. The photo mode's going real fast. My new buddy, my pal. Oh, what a good shot. There we go. Look at standing in the background. All right, that's it. That's all you had to do. Go in and just take a photo like that. Kind of feel like I want to crank the brightness up a little bit. There we go. I'll take another one just to make the brightness better. Okay, so we got that done. That was an easy one. What else we got to do? Build anything in the workshop or camp? Well, I did build a couple things. Let's see. We could also just put maybe some food down. Maybe it'll let me do that. My camp is very close to maxed out. So what I do is I just try something. It says build anything, and anything includes food. So let's say we build food. There we go. And then we'll scrap it. And then we'll build it again. There we go. That's easy. Easy dailies right there. All right. Easy, easy. Let's see what else we got. Collect caps. Oh, that's going to be easy. That's going to be an easy one. And then we got to do an expedition, which is the daily one. I'm going to go over here because the second I need to use the vendor is the second that everybody else runs to the vendor. Let's go over here and see if I have any dailies. Oh, look, I got the Kabloom. That's cool looking. Yeah, this is a good one. This is an explosive shotgun. That looks like a new one. I don't remember ever seeing that one. You know, I'm going to keep that to give that to newbies. You know what? I think that's what I'm going to do. What level is that? Let's see what level. It's level 45. Because if you're new to the game, you want an explosive weapon. Kind of tempted to keep that one. All right, I'll keep that one for right now. And tinker with it later on. Let's go ahead and put that over here. Mess with it later on. All right. Oh, and let's actually get into my clear mode. There we go. Before I forget, let's go ahead and repair. Thing off of there. Switch to modify. Let's repair my guns in here. Oh, they don't need to be repaired. How nice. Don't need to be repaired. All right. I'm on top of it. Fire axe. Let's scrap that. Armor. Let's scrap that. Okay. And let's go ahead and... oh, got to call my peeps in as well. Let's get them in group. Exterior Death, what up? If you're in the chat, let me know. Because I don't add people unless you say, Kismet, that's me. I'm right here. Blah, 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 in the chat. Otherwise, I don't bother to add peeps. Okay, so let's see. We can sell a whole bunch of this random stuff that we have on us. There's those caps coming into my pocket. Do I need to do a daily today? I don't think so. Let's just sell the honey. Don't need to do any of that. Sell all the stuff. Now, I sell anything that doesn't have a little heart next to it, which means it is not a favorited thing. Unless it's some sort of buff or something like that. Oh, yeah, there's my caps. And let's go ahead and sell all the rest of this stuff. Now, again, this stuff, people can come in here and buy right back out of the vendor. So if they need some honey or they need some Mirelurk meat or omelets or whatever for their dailies, they can go ahead and grab those out of there, which is pretty cool. Or Daddy-O or Psych Tats, whatever it is they need in there. All right, it's got 923 left. Now, normally I have a ton of stuff that I can sell, but I think that that's it. We can sell this mod. Let's see if we have anything else in the stash. How's our stash looking? Oh, we got some canned meat stew. A little special blend. We'll get one of those. Oh, glowing blood. We can get. Oh, look at all this diluted stuff in here. Holy mackerel. All right, let's get rid of all of that. Let's get rid of all of that stuff. Glowing blood. We get rid of that. Diluteds. I get rid of all of those and just keep the regular ones. And man, I don't need this many Rad-X's. Very rarely do I use Rad-X's or Rad-Aways anymore, but I keep a couple of them. Just in case, but I get so many of those in a day. Sometimes I'll have like 50 of those on me and not realize it. And I was like, I gotta get rid of those things. And then the canned meat stew and special blend, those are buffs. So I'm going to keep those for when we get started here. Almost top of the hour. Almost ready to get into it. Now, I missed a few events there, and that's okay if I miss an event or two. No big deal. And we got more scrap. Put it in here. There we go. All right, let's also check our ammo. Let's put away our ammo. Let's make sure we don't have any plasma cores. Now, plasma cores do not go into the weapons thing. It doesn't actually go in there, so keep that in mind. So if you have a bunch of plasma cores on you, you could have about 50 of them in there, and you wouldn't know because you're using your thing to automatically put the ammo in. All right, let's go check our fusion core charger over here. Let's go ahead and charge up some more fusion cores. I love this fusion core charger thing. It's awesome. I haven't had to collect fusion cores in a while. Normally, I was using my item that my Gatling laser that I have to use like 70 fusion cores in a week, which is a lot. But here I don't really use that many fusion cores as well, so I keep about 4 of them on me. It's all about weight as well, how much stuff you're carrying around. Let's go ahead and check our weeklies. Now, one of the things that I usually do is I re-roll my weeklies. Sadly, I didn't get my weeklies done last week, but such is the way it goes. But I'll go ahead and look at something that that I really don't want to do anyway as well. So daily op, am I going to do that? Probably not. Let's go ahead and re-roll that and see what we got. All right, it's pre-war money. All right, build a floor. That's easy. Complete an event. We're definitely going to get those done. Now, some of these I'll actually say, well, you know what? I don't actually want to get these done. I want to try to re-roll them like advance. So I'll re-roll that one and see if we get an epic. Now, we get an epic. We didn't get one. But if we get an epic, then we've really got a whole bunch more. And especially if I boost it up here, I've got some boost to use. And I didn't really get the benefit of my boost last week, but oh well. But we can boost this. And then if we have an epic and it's boosted, man, you just get tons and tons of score for sure. Now, speaking of, let's go ahead and take a look at the season here. Now, we're ranked 21. So let's go see where we're at. So this is I forgot where to see what level it is. Oh, rank 30. Okay, yes. So I've got this one now. I just unlocked this one. And we want to get our atoms, so we're going to get that. We'll get this ultrasite scrap. Now, again, you actually have tickets now. So you use your stuff. It gives you a bunch of tickets, and then you can buy the stuff. And you'll see that I just buy atoms, stamps, ultrasite scrap, stuff like that. And I'll come back to all this ripped daring stuff and all this other stuff that I want to get later on. You see, I got the score boosters. I got atoms that were down here in the corner. I don't really need legendary modules or any of this other stuff. Of course, I did get the surfboards because surfboards are awesome. But I got stuff that actually physically helps me in game as well. Now, I need to get to rank 30 so I can go ahead and get this 10% score boost going. I get 5 re-rollers. Very nice. 5,000 caps. Those would be the ones I would unlock first. And then I'd come back and get it. Now, this is also an ally right here, Adelaide. I love it when they add more allies to your camp. They actually have quite a bit. Of them you can try. Some of them are like quest allies where they'll give you quests and things to do. And some of them are just buffs where you can talk to them and say, hey, what can you do for me? And they'll give you a certain buff as well. So very, very cool. And of course, we're trying to get up to rank 100, which I am so far behind here, to get all the cool stuff like the cryptid Cyclops power armor. And cool stuff like that. And of course, we got a cabin kit there. Very, very neat. And then once you go beyond there, by the way, you just keep getting a bunch of extra stuff in the bonus level items there as well. So very, very cool. So we're going to go ahead and get all that sweet loot. And actually, I think I might actually go and try to remember to do my gold bullion today. We'll see. We'll see if I remember or not. Oh, and we got to talk to Minerva as well. Oh, I forgot. I was looking at how much I have. 4,000. 4,000 there. So that hasn't maxed out yet. So let's go ahead and talk to Minerva first. Minerva is up at the crater, and she likes to move around from place to place. So I'm going to go the exterior of the crater and see what we can do over here. Over here at the crater. I can't remember if the crater has a gold bullion trading machine. I think it does. What's up, Foggy? Oh, you just sent me a friend request? What was your name? Gotta let me know what your name is in the game. Oh, well, that's the same name. All right, that's easy. All right, here you go. Boom. You're in. Again, you got to say, hey, it's me in the chat and say what your name is in the chat for if it's different from your name. But also, I just say it anyway so that I don't have to guess and know who you are. All right, where's she at? She's usually out here outside. There she is. Okay. So let's go ahead and find Minerva over here.
Graphic memory allows me to share plans from far and wide at prices that can't be beat.
All right. Oh, I already have everything she's got.
Recreated to perfection.
All right, I already got everything she's got. So she's got some T-65 jetpack, the plasma caster, And of course, the Secret Service armor, which is awesome. Now, if you notice, she doesn't have everything, so she'll have a certain part of items. So you might have to buy it this time, wait for her to come back the next time, and buy it again. And she rotates each week where she's at, and she's sometimes on different days as well. So she doesn't really have anything that I can get. Like I got the water well, I got the gutter, I got all of these things, which I probably am never going to use, everybody, some of this stuff anyway. But definitely what you want to do with your gold bullion and get that going. Now, I try to constantly keep my gold bullion going. I typically will go to, I feel like one of the easiest places to do your gold bullion. The second I find out where the heck it went, but down here, Foundation. There we go. And I like to go into Foundation because it's easy to run in there and then do the trade out. Now, also at the White Spring, there's a gold trade out, and a whole bunch of other places like at railroad stations and things like that that are real easy to run to and get it going. You haven't seen the Wasteland in a while. Oh, well, welcome, welcome. Yes, the Wasteland is doing good. They really did a huge job. I give them a lot of credit, everybody, because they took a big beating on Fallout 76, and they said what it was going to be. They said, hey, look, we're going to try this out. We're going to see how it goes. We're, trying something new and whatnot, and they stuck with it, everybody. A lot of companies, they come out with a game, it has problems, and then they just abandon it. It's like Google with their projects, everybody. They come out with a project, and then they just abandon the project. Don't even let it build momentum or build into what it should be, right, or what it could be. They're just like, now we're over it. Boom. And then they go on to something else. It's like a ADHD thing. I don't know. And so they don't iterate on it. Imagine if they came out with just one iPhone, everybody, and then they didn't iterate on it. And then Samsung came out with a thing and just kept it the same the whole time. You got to iterate on the product. That's what makes it great. So if you have a great base product, you can make it even better by, iterating on it. And I've had the original iPhone, everybody. This one is way better than the original one. That is for sure. And this one's an old one too, everybody. This is like a 12 or something like that. Because I don't need anything else. That's probably good enough for me as well. So there we go. So yeah, they've really improved it a lot. And they kept their head down. They took the hits. They took the stomach punches. About everybody telling them how they suck. And of course, they had probably like the Z team on there, and then they put the A team on there, and then the A team started doing smart stuff like doing Wastelanders and bringing NPCs back to the Wasteland and putting a whole lot of other things like Steel Dawn and a whole bunch of other great ideas like the scoreboard, the legendary exchange, the vendors, your ability to see mobs when they're down, so they highlight after you shoot them. So you can find them in the bushes or wherever they've wandered off to, as well as a whole bunch of fun events that really make the game super fun. Like you're going to see the aliens one here in a minute. It's super fun as well as things like Minerva, who's like a traveling vendor, and just a gigantic list, everybody, a massive list. The personal vending thing is pretty cool, where you can sell to other players. That's where you can make the most money. You can make absolutely a fortune doing that. As well. Now me, I got lots of cash. I don't have to worry about it. This is my 6th playthrough of the game. I've never stopped playing the game. I've played it since the beginning, but I don't play it all day, every day. I got, IRL stuff to do, everybody, and other games to play. But I do enjoy playing it because I have not burned myself out on it. That's the trick. And my favorite thing is that I can play with friends. I can play with other people in the Wasteland, which is very, very fun. It's like Fallout 4 with friends. At least that's what I call it. It's very, very fun to run around. It's foggy, even though I don't have my fog machine on. Nice. So you can run around and have some fun with your crew. Now, we're almost time here, so I'm going to go back to my team battle. And, of course, it has also multiple sets that you can do. Probably the most genius, I think, of Fallout 76, other than the fact they fixed a bunch of stuff with the build system and just a whole giant list of things, is this right here. This is the true genius of Fallout 76. And it's actually comes from Fallout Shelter, which uses a lot of cards. So what they did is instead of using cards as rewards, they're using cards as your perk points. So this is actually your perk system. So if you've ever played a Fallout before, normally, like in Fallout 4, if you've been watching my playthrough, when I choose something, it's chosen forever. It's locked in. You cannot change it. But in here, you can, in 1 minute like this, be here like on team battle, and then be another set that you can use for repair, another set you can use for crafting, armor, or maybe I'm going solo, running around on my own. And you can see that the cards change. Now, also at a certain level, you can actually change all your special points as well, which is amazing, everybody. Amazing. So 1 minute you can be a big old tank, and then you can be stealthy, and then you can be, you know, high DPS, a glass cannon, whatever you want to be. And you can just switch out your weapons and armor, apparently, along with your set items. Now, on top of all of that cool stuff and how awesome that is, how you can just take cards in and out, oh, there it goes. You can also have your legendary perks, where all of these are giving me additional perk points. So this is 5 more perception and 5 more luck and 5 more agility. And then this one right here is one of my favorites, or it might be my favorite legendary card, where I can bypass terminals and bypass locks and just open them right up. Level 3s, which is pretty cool. Okay, so now let's go ahead and make sure that we're into battle mode. Another cool thing about 76 is the fact that you can share cards. So I'm going to go ahead and maybe share Team Medic this time. So my team can heal each other as well. So I'm going to go ahead and head over here. Now, one of the things about certain events, and this is one of those ones that's like that, where some people will wait for the event to start, and some people will just do it straight away because they don't care about anybody else. And so this Invaders from Beyond is one of those ones where people just start it right away and not care about anybody else getting there and being ready. Because sometimes what happens is people are coming off of the end of other events and they're clearing out their inventory and stuff like that. So here we go, everybody. Invaders from Beyond. This is confirmed, everybody. Now part of the Fallout lore that there are aliens in Fallout. Here we go. Jetpack for the win. Investigate the alien device. Okay. Now, see, some people are cool. Now, look, I don't even know these guys. They don't know me. They're just chilling out. And look, they're not actually starting it. Right? My team, Rotisserie G, TARDIS, not starting it. I'm not starting it. This guy right here, he's going to start it.
Greetings, fellow humans. You may call me Homer.
Because he doesn't think about anybody but himself.
But I will provide support from afar.
One of the cool things is that that happens naturally without no one even saying it to each other. That's how awesome the Fallout community is. Is that they'll just work together. They'll just work together without even needing to say anything.
There is a warning signal before they occur.
All right, now he's talking about, hey, there's going to be a bunch of aliens coming after us. That's basically what he said. Oh, they're considered cryptid. I didn't know that. Again, I just tag them and drag them. Now I have an explosive 50 cal. The 50 cal is great because it has a lot of ammo, so I don't have to reload it all that much. And then all I gotta do is kind of shoot toward their feet. And when I tag them just a couple times, that is going to right back over here. That's gonna go ahead and give me credit for killing them. I can also just hold the button down and wipe them out if I wanted to. Again, I'm just tagging them and dragging them.
Focus your fire on the commander. Then we can destroy the brainwave siphon.
I got plenty of step backs, everybody. They can shoot me all day long.
Focus your fire on the brainwave siphon. Now, on to Siphon Omega. Keep up the good work.
Now, one of the greatest things they added to this game, everybody, AoE looting.
Is reconfiguring. Expect missile strikes from above.
Just looted all of those mobs, all at the same time. Again, exclusive to Fallout 76. Awesome, awesome. I was hoping they were gonna, like, you know, put some of this stuff back in from Fallout 76 into Fallout 4. That would have been amazing for the next gen update, but they didn't. In fact, the patch notes of the PC version of the next gen update are like saddening. It is so weird how small those patch notes are. Because, you know, there's a lot of known issues with Fallout 4 for the past 8 years, everybody. Everybody knows what they are. If you want to know what they are, all you gotta do is look at the unofficial patch for Fallout 4. And that'll tell you everything that needs to be fixed in the game. So I thought they were going to fix the game. They did not. They fixed some things, but not the major things that should have been fixed. Which stuns me, everybody. Stuns me that they didn't think that through. Because that would be an expectation. Hey, it's been 8 years. Why didn't you fix all this stuff? And they're like, well, hey, we're going to come back and we're going to fix it. And we're going to do a next-gen update. And then they didn't fix any of it. Which sucks, because in my playthrough, you're going to see when I'm doing the targeting HUD, it's going to basically cause all the peeps to attack for no reason. Little spot right here. Alien invader back there. Yeah, there we go. Shoot me all you want. I got plenty of stim packs.
I am detecting 2 light forces down. Both are formidable. Take caution.
Now see, when I use a stim pack, it also heals my peeps. I'm just trying to tag as many mobs as I can. Get the XP. Also, if they're alive for more than like 3 to 5 seconds, then I'll just hold the button down until they die. Knock me off my little perch, did you? Oh, there's a scorched out there too.
The force field is down. Destroy that brainwave siphon.
Alright, they'll destroy the brainwave siphon. While they're doing that, I'm gonna grab all my loot.
Everyone.
What's up there now?
gather
Yeah,
at the
interesting.
final siphon. We are almost
See how
finished
the mob, see how it highlights when your stuff's down? Doesn't do that in Fallout 4. So another great advantage of Fallout 76 is that highlighting of mobs. And again, they just kept going in and say, hey, what could make the game better? What if we add this? What if we add AoE looting? What if we add highlighting when the mobs are down? What if we add events? What if we add this, that, and the other thing? And they did. They just kept adding cool, more and more cool stuff that we all wanted to see in Fallout 4, but they added it in Fallout 76. So very cool. Again, you see I'm not trying to kill them, I'm just trying to tag them. This way everybody can tag them. And I'll just, you know, tank a little bit of the damage, no big deal. Everybody can make their way over, tag all the mobs, and then everybody gets the loot. Because each individual mob is tagged for different loot. Everybody gets their own individual loot. It's not like you're fighting over the mob. This ain't World of Warcraft, everybody, where you're trying to tag the mob before someone else tags them, so that you get all the loot. No, you don't have to worry about that over here. You just tag the mob, everybody else tags them, and everybody gets loot. It's awesome, as a matter of fact. It's like 24 times the loot. Ah, Flatwood Monster out here. Flatwood Monster is a Zeta, guys. What up, Flatwood Monster?
yourselves for the enemy general.
More guys over there. More guys hiding over here. Oh, there's the general. Tag him and drag him. Again, I just tag him a little bit and let him wail on me. Maybe finish off a few of these mobs that are lingering over here. Now you got to get it done by a certain time, so I'll go ahead and lean into them a little bit here. Maybe even pull out the Gat laser.
Destroy
And
that
he's done.
siphon and put an end to this. I hope that my support was beneficial. Either way, I must ask that you do not try to track me down. I am not well suited to social interaction.
Well, there you go. So yeah, and again, you can see I can just keep looting all of the nearby corpses. I don't even need to find them. I just find one that's kind of nearby, loot that one, and it will come up and you'll see if it says transfer, you know there's some in there. Now, sometimes you have to go like this because that's to calculate it. But as you can see, I just got a bunch of loot and also very, very fun events. Very, very cool. Of course, you know, I'm at a level, everybody, where I don't have to really worry about, you know, dying. If I'm just paying attention to my health, I'll be fine. But again, since I've played through so many times, I know a lot of all the tricks in the game. So the first thing I like to do, of course, finish the event and then take all my loot and run back to the Tycoon HQ over here and then sell it and do all of that as well. Started playing 76 yesterday. I got fascinated with the world, but I don't know how to craft ammo yet. Yes, you got to have the right workbench to craft ammo. You definitely want to work on your ammo crafting perk cards as well. Also, there's a legendary item where you can do ammo as well. When I'm doing a lot of ammo, you can actually take your legendary perk cards on and off. It takes one of your perk coins over here. But I actually have my ammo factory over here at maximum. So if I do need to make ammo, I can, and it will make 150% more ammo right over there. So very, very good one to start with. I typically start with the ammo card and Masterful Infiltrator. Then eventually when I don't need ammo, I go ahead and take it off. And then when I need it, I'll put it on temporarily, make 100,000 ammo, and then take it back off again like that, which is really cool that you can switch out your cards like that. Very, very cool, and you don't lose the progress of what you did. So we're going to go over here again. We'll go ahead and hit our buffs while we're here. Boom, boom, boom. Get those back going. There's my new buddy from the TV show, Del Lawson. I love the fact they explain how you can carry so much stuff around because you got an ally who's carried around a bag with all your junk in it. I laughed so hard when I saw that in the TV show. I was like, oh, whoa, that is a deep cut for someone exactly like me who's constantly overburdened all the time. Every Fallout fan who knew what that was is a true Fallout fan, everybody. Who knows about being overburdened. And, of course, like right now, you can see that I have a bunch of stuff that I need to clear out of my inventory here. Let's get rid of this. Let's keep all of this. Now, this right here, I can go ahead and inspect it. I can inspect my weapon here. So I'm going to inspect that. And then I'm going to rename it. All I'm going to do is just put a Z on the front. That's reminding me, hey, I want to keep this and take a look at this weapon. So we'll keep that in there. Now, you can see I also got a bunch of legendaries here that I don't really need. So what I'll do is I'll run over here and put my legendaries in the thing. Oh, but I forgot to make a public group. My bad. I totally forgot. There we go. All right, now we got it going. Now we got it. Okay, and then I'm going to go ahead and take all the new stuff that I got over here and just trade that into the legendary vendor. And then what will happen is you'll get tons and tons of these legendary scrit, and then you can trade those in for legendary modules, or you can just trade them in for, you know, random kind of loot box style items where you can try to get it. I think you should get the legendary modules and the legendary cores that you get from doing events. And so once you have enough of those, you can go in and craft your own legendaries. That's right, you have your own legendary weapons. And again, only Fallout 76 has that, where you can go in and craft your own weapons, legendary weapons, and then change the legendary on the one that you have if you want. Same thing with your armor, and the same thing with your power armor. You can just craft legendaries on those, and then if you don't like what you got, you can change it to something else. Like in my particular case, my particular power armor here, internal armor, has a certain type of thing, right? So it's a Vanguard armor. So it gives me carry weight, my weapons reduced, gives me endurance, and then grants me a thing. Now, I could re-roll this until I get something else, whatever else I want. And again, you can just keep re-rolling it however you want. Now, me, I like to keep it pocketed. I'm a big fan of pocketed, both in Fallout 4 and in 76, so that I have plenty of space. So 355 weight I can carry when I'm out of my power armor, by the way. See, I'm out of my power armor here. Now, one of the cool things they did in 76, which is different from Fallout 4, is the fact you can put your power armor down like this, and no one can steal your power armor, so no one can get in it once you claim it as yours. And then if you don't want to, mess with it, you just hit spacebar and boom, you pick it right up and it goes right in your inventory, which I think is cool. I just say that it miniaturizes itself, and then you put it in your backpack, and then you unminiaturize it, kind of like an Ant-Man, right? Then you unminiaturize it when you put it down. There you go. That's my RP for it as well. They don't explain why you can do that, and a lot of people are like, "That's unrealistic, Kismet." Well, come on, it's fun. Roll with it. Roll with the fun in there. Now, I also have a bunch of hunting rifles and whatnot. We're going to scrap those and whatnot. All right. So what else do we got here that we can go ahead and look? Okay, we got carry weight booster. We got stew. We got some special blend. We can use those. Let's drink a few of our purified waters, and let's sell some of these purified waters as well. How do you build a door on your camp? You have to build a floor first and attach the wall to it, and then you can attach a door to that doorway that you made. I'll show you in just a second. Here, let's go ahead and sell this right here. So in Fallout 76 is different than Fallout 4, where Fallout 4 you can just put a wall down on the ground. Boom, like no problem. But here you got to have actually something to attach it to. So it's got to have a base item first. So you got to have a foundation. Over here, I can find it. Floors, there we go. You got to have some sort of foundation like this, right? Or I use these. These are awesome. And then you can actually change the look of these, by the way. So you can actually change the different variants of what they look like, including ones that are like actual for doing farming. You can actually see I have those in here. Using those right there. That's just a concrete foundation filled with dirt. So I can use it for farming. Very, very cool. So you put one of those down, and then you go in and you put a wall down that's attached to it. Now, you can, of course, use a doorway like this, or you can use a wall like this and then use a variation of that wall to turn it into a doorway. There's another invention in Fallout 76 that is not in Fallout 4, is the ability to use the same piece, but use different variations of that piece. And that's brilliant too. Again, it doesn't get enough credit for all the things that it did do right. It did a lot of things wrong, and they, of course, they deserve, all the backlash from having a rough launch, just like Cyberpunk as well, deserves that bad launch. But look at Cyberpunk now, and look at No Man's Sky, right? So they did come back from it because they stuck with it. And I give people credit who stick with it, even though they had to take a big beating on it in the beginning. So No Man's Sky, probably one of the biggest biggest awesome comeback of all time. No Man's Sky is an incredibly fantastic game. And of course, all those updates were free. And you've got, 15 updates. I don't even know, 10, 15, a lot of them for free. And they stuck with it for like 10 years, for like a decade, everybody. They just kept making it better and then putting out a free update, making it better and putting out a free update over and over and over. And so is 76. Has done the same thing. They just stuck with it. And they said, okay, what do we got to fix? We got to fix this. We got to make it more stable. We got to make it where you can launch a nuke without the server crashing. We got to fix this. Why don't we put in AoE looting? Why don't we put in legendary vendors? Why don't we bring people back to the wasteland as part of the storyline? Let's go ahead and add a whole Brotherhood chapter where you can join the Brotherhood and do a bunch of Brotherhood storyline. Let's add gold bullion and make it where you can trade stuff out for gold bullion. Add a vendor that shows up every week where you can talk to her, and so on and so forth, and 1,000 other things. And man, you should see, you should go look at the bug list, everybody. Every time they put out the patch list, it's like 100 things long, everybody, and it's 100 things long times 100 of those. So they're really working on it heavy. And they also are absolutely crushing it in their Atomic Shop. I think a lot of fun things for you to get. You can unlock a massive amount of things in-game. Like, watch this, everybody. Just if I just go to the miscellaneous structures over here. Watch this. You ready? Hold on. I got to put it way out off over here. So I got giant structures, but watch how many things I can do just in this one thing. We got tire swings. We got canisters. We got, hot tubs. Just a massive amount of stuff. Just absolutely crushing it. They're just absolutely crushing it with all these things. One of my favorite things right here is the foosball table, the Fallout foosball table. I want that in real life, everybody. I keep telling Bethesda Gear, come out with that foosball table, because, us Fallout fans will buy that sucker like crazy. And again, you can just see more and more stuff over here. God, even some of the things are way too big, like giant dinosaurs you can put in your camp. That's cool, everybody. And different buffs, radar dishes. I mean, whatever you feel like you need, you can put it down, some fence, oh, that's a billboard frame as well. And then some of them are interactive, that you can interact with them. Like you can see, this over here is actually a steamer, so it's actually making Mirelurk jerky and cooked soft shell meat and whatnot. So they're actually a generator. They generate loot, not just generate power like your power up here, but it actually generates loot, and that's pretty awesome. I'm a big fan of that. And of course, if you have Fallout First, you can do unlimited scrap right here. So you can see that I have 15,000 bone shards in there. I have so much loot, everybody, that I can really build anything I want at this point. They also have a really great one in Fallout 76 by stack weight. So the heaviest thing will come to the top. I have 78,000 steel scrap, right? So if my base gets destroyed, everybody, I don't care. I just fix it, roll on. Again, and you got to think also that when I play through the game and I start over, I delete everything. All of my resources, all of my reputation, all of my weapons and armor and all that stuff, all gone. And this is my 6th playthrough. April of last year, I started again because the Bethesda launcher went away and we went back to Steam. And so they allows us to transfer all of our stuff to Steam. And so I transferred to Steam and I deleted my character and then started a brand new character from scratch. I have only the one character, everybody. And so that's hardcore. That's hardcore when you just completely start with nothing again, which is really fun, though. I do like to try it again because this way it allows me to play the game and see how it plays in the beginning to see if the beginning has been improved, which it massively has been. And so my biggest tip to you, if you are playing 76, is make sure you have multiple weapons because they do break. They have a durability. So if you're running around and you got your axe and you're axing away at some scorch that are attacking you, and then boom, it breaks. Now you got no axe. You're like, oh God, I got no weapon. Now I got to punch him. So always have multiple melee weapons in the beginning until you get to the point where you can repair your stuff later on. Now for me, I like to use my what I call the double repair. And that allows you to double repair your weapons. One right here, where you can make, that's the one for ammo right there. But Weapon Artisan here, you can repair at 200%, and that's because I have it at 3-star, right? So I put that on whenever I'm repairing my weapons, and of course you can have different sets, which I do. I just put that on when I'm repairing my weapons, and so it'll do the durability, and then it will do another line of durability. You see a little white line in the center with that double durability. So if we go look at, say, my weapon I'm using right now, this 50 cal, you can see right up here, this yellow line, which is actually called condition. I call it durability. And right here, you can see there's a yellow line, and then inside there's a little white line. So it has 200% durability. So it lasts a lot longer. And you would think that was a lot, but it's really not. They still get broken quite often. So you definitely want to work on the durability of your weapons. Now, if you craft the weapon and you have high intelligence like I do, I have max intelligence on mine, 15, max charisma, and max strength. This is my build. This is what I call the Wasteland Tycoon build. Now, anybody can do any build. If you want to be like the meta and be the bloodied set and just do straight damage, hey, more power to you, whatever you like to do. I don't like doing meta sets. I find them boring because that's what everybody else is doing, and I'm not a big do what everybody else is doing kind of thing. I like to do my own thing, and that's I love to craft. I like to be able to share cards. So if I have level 15 charisma, so that means I can share a level 5 card, which is a max level card that you can share in the game. As well as I can carry tons of loot, which is what this is all about. And of course, also my heavy guns, I can get boosted to those as well. Now, another great tip I can tell you in Fallout 76 is not to upgrade your gun cards like this. Now, notice how this one's only level 1. And the reason why is because you don't really get that much of a benefit going past level 1. You're better off doing Heavy Gunner level 1 and then coming back and going to Master Heavy Gunner and doing 1 into there, because now you're going to get 20% bonus instead of just 15. And then come back and find your other Heavy Gunner, Expert Heavy Gunner. Actually, I think Master is the top one. And then that gives you another 10%. So if you went and if you did 2 separate cards, 1 point into each, it's going to give you plus 20%. But if you go in and just put 2 points into this, or 2 stars into this, it's only going to give you 15%. So you actually get less percentage if you do on 1 card than if you do on 2 separate cards, which I think is stupid, but that's just me. That's just me and my crazy thing. So that's what I do. I use separate cards for each of those. And so whether it's like a heavy gun like I'm using, or if it's a shotgun or rifle or whatever it is, I suggest you put only 1 star into each of those, or keep them at 1 star on each of those. Because then it'll be much more efficient for the amount of perk points that you're using. Very, very useful for sure. So there we go. That's what you were thinking. There you go. Okay, cool. Oh, I didn't know about the variants. Yes, the variants is one of the coolest parts for sure. I was one of those who took the beating on No Man's Sky. Yes, at the very beginning, yes. But they did a great job. Yeah, bullion and stamps. Stamps are part of the expeditions. You can use those. I'm a slacker on my stamps. I have a ton of them. I haven't used them in a while. They have a great Union armor with the stamps. I highly recommend that. Yes, and they have free stuff in the atomic shop each time. You're exactly right there, Stitches. You like the hot tub? Yes, I want this hot tub in real life, too. Rotisserie G hanging out. Great mask there, too. Hang out in the hot tub. Let's do it. Let's soak in the hot tub. Me and Rotisserie G get to soak in the hot tub. We don't bother taking clothes off. We just jump right in. Right here, because it's magic. See, when you get out, you just instantly dry it again. So yeah, this is the hot tub. I just have a great shot of me sitting on that side and a nuke going off right over the hill over here. Someone's shooting the nuke off over there. So yeah, I love the hot tub. Again, another thing I'd love in real life, as well as that foosball table, everybody. And you know what else I want? I want that Overseer's table from the Fallout TV show, and I want that panel, because I have a startup whole sequence, if you guys haven't seen it. That's a whole sequence of fusion cores filling up and all this sort of stuff that happens at the beginning of the stream. You can go back and watch the VOD later and check it out. But I'd love to have that panel as well. So the Overseer's desk and the panel would be amazing. Amazing! But I don't think Bethesda's going to give it to me, sadly. There we go. Well, the great thing is, Berloni Pepperoni, sorry about those ads. You know, Twitch trying to stay in business. You know how it goes. Also help support the stream as well. I would suggest you get Twitch Turbo. Then you can actually help 9 million streamers and then not see any ads at all. Twitch Turbo is like the greatest thing ever. And then, of course, it still helps support the streamer as well. And you don't have to watch any ads. Pretty cool. And of course, you can't afford it. That's perfectly fine. But, you know, again, Twitch trying to stay in business. I'm trying to stay here keeping the stream going as well. But you can watch it back on the VOD, by the way. So you just make a note of the time right now. It's 1 hour and 21 minutes in, and just go back and watch the VOD. Jump 1 hour, 21 minutes, and back up by about 10 minutes, and there you go. You can also watch it over on YouTube as well. I do keep my VODs on both. I usually keep my VODs for about 30 to 60 days on Twitch, depending on how long they've been on there. And then on YouTube, they stay there permanently. So I have literally thousands of streams over there, including videos, guides, highlights, learn to plays, just massive amount of stuff, everybody. Just an absolute avalanche of stuff over there as well for you to check out. All right, how we doing? Did we miss? Oh, I missed the thing there. All right, I got to take out some Blood Eagles. That's the other thing I got to do. So let's go ahead and get the armor going on. Bam. We'll get in the power armor, and we're going to go wipe it out. Yes. Great way to go ahead and watch it later on in case you miss it. Again, I appreciate everybody hanging out through those ads. Big time. Grab that over there. All right, let's go ahead and let's find some Blood Eagles we can blast. Let's go get these guys down here at the Crimson Prospect. Let's go. You always catch up with YouTube VODs? Oh, I appreciate it, Space Budgie. I appreciate it. Again, I appreciate everybody who does watch over there on YouTube as well. I'm actually streaming live to 4 different platforms at the same time right now, by the way. Streaming to Twitch. I'm a Twitch partner as well as a YouTube partner, also on youtube.com/KismetBP. I'll throw all those links for you in the chat if you want to go check all those out. As well as I'm streaming live over on kick.tv/KismetBP and then also on Facebook. You guessed it, facebook.com/KismetBP. Now, why is it BP? Well, BP stands for Blood Pledge. That I got 20 years ago, I got that domain. And then, of course, a lot of my social media is 20 years old, everybody, from my old-time guild. Still together after 20 years. One of the longest-running gaming guilds of all time, everybody. 20 years together. Absolutely. We still play games. Like right now, we're playing some 76. And later on this week, we'll play some Eco and have some fun doing that as well. All right, let's get into some fun here. Let's see. Uh-oh. We got a dead settler. You know, I feel like going full-on auto axe. Let's go. This auto axe is massively OP. As you can see. It's a melee weapon, and since I have 15 strength, everybody, my damage is like crazy. Crazy with this auto axe. So I highly recommend any kind of manual axe that you can find. Great for when you're doing like, oh, look at this guy. Oh, you should have shot it earlier. Missed me. Great for when you're doing stuff like double mutations where you can only kill them via melee or just regular mutations or regular events that allow you to only do it via melee kill mobs. And those are usually only during events. Normally, it doesn't do that. Can I hit you through here? Now look, you can hit me, but I can't hit you. Oh no, right there. A little bit. Fine. Hacks. She's using wall hacks. Oh, look at you. Aren't you cute? More cute when you're dead. Alright, there we go. It's my favorite type of raider, everyone. The dead one. Alright. Oh, look at you. What up? You're dead as well. Alright. Anybody else who wants to die? Hello? Nobody else? I think I got them all. Now this is like a daily quest where you go kill so many blood eagles. Sometimes I feel like taking out the turrets and sometimes I don't. I don't know, it's just kind of fun to blast them from way over here. These turrets, by the way, cannot shoot as far as the ones in Fallout 4. Ones in Fallout 4 can really shoot super far. Now, they thought everybody was going to come out of the vault and fight each other, except for the Fallout community is too awesome for that. And like 99% of the community didn't do that at all. They went and they helped each other, and they helped all the new people coming out of the vault, and they tried to rebuild the wasteland, because that's the whole purpose of Fallout. That's really the focus of the Vault Dweller, is to come back out and rebuild the wasteland after they come out. And apparently they forgot about that. That is like the whole purpose. And they thought it was going to be like a PvP fest, and then there was only like a small percentage of the community that wanted to do that, and the rest of the community wanted to come out and rebuild the wasteland. That's what they wanted to do. And so the PvP in this game died a horrible, horrible death. And I tried to warn them, everybody. I've been around a long time. I've been gaming for 50 years, everybody. I tried to warn them that that was just going to tank. But hey, they had to do what they had to do, right? They had to do what they had to do. They had to try it, see how it went. It obviously failed. They had a nuclear winter mode, which failed as well because people just cheated. It's too bad that people cheated and ruined that for people and whatnot. But I did like the nuclear winter idea. I thought the idea was really cool, for sure. But they need to keep adding like seasons and things like that to it. Oh, you're not dead. Now you are. Get him away from the alarm. See these guys at home, they're much stronger. And that's because they have this thing called One Wasteland. He missed me. They have this thing called One Wasteland where it actually scales up the mobs depending on how many peeps are in the area and how tough you are. So it doesn't get boring, right? Like some games, like Guild Wars 2, if you go in the low-level area, when it first came out, if you go in the low-level area, you're level 50, these mobs are level 2, and you're just wiping them out, right? And then Guild Wars 2 is actually one of the first ones to add that, where they it auto-scales based on your level, so you're still getting loot at your level, and then if you're running around with a newbie, they're getting loot at their level, and then it's still a challenge for them, and it's still a challenge for you. Very fun. Now, of course, sometimes it can be massively overbalanced, though, where if you're running around with someone like me who's level 600 and you're level 5, the mobs are going to be exceedingly difficult. And so I suggest just get an explosive weapon, whether it's a pipe rifle or a shotgun or a 50 cal like mine, and just tag every single mob you can, and then let all the high levels wipe them out. And then you're getting massive loot and then also massive XP at the same time. Because some of those people like to one-shot all the mobs, and then no one else gets the XP, and nobody else gets the loot. So an explosive weapon is the fastest way to tag a bunch of mobs before they all get killed. So highly recommend that. Now remember also the events are every 20 minutes in game. So they're at 20 after, 40 after, and then of course at the top of the hour. So definitely be watching for those. And I missed the one that was at 20. But another 6 minutes, we're going to have another one. Let's see. Expedition complete, tax evasion. We feel like doing an expedition? Oh, I got to say hello to my crew. Forgot. I get all into it, everybody. Hey, Rotisserie G, what up? I totally forget, everybody. I got it going. Sucks Nuclear Winter went the way it did. I actually had a lot of fun playing it, but the cheaters just made it impossible to play most of the time. Yeah, right? Ready, I missed? That's the real problem. So you have to have someone in there working on anti-cheat and whatnot, because, you know, some people, I mean, they don't understand the whole point of it is to be a challenge. The winning part is lame if you did it for no effort and with no skill. I don't see that kind of mentality does not even, I don't even understand why you do that mentality, whether it's cheating in 76 or it's cheating in like Call of Duty or whatever it is. Some people just have that mentality of the only way I can win is to cheat. And they think that that's some sort of achievement, that they can go in and cheat and shoot through walls and, you know where everybody's at and all of that other crap or whatever other cheaters there are. That's the only things I can think of. Because I don't want to know. I don't want to know how they do it. I don't want to know why they do it. I just want them to stop doing it. Because it ruins the fun for everybody else, I think. It ruins the game and basically makes it, whoa, here comes a nuke. Tart is firing off a nuke today. Oh, feel like a nuke going on. All right, let's get the Kismet kill box up. Right over here quickly before someone puts their camp down.
Attention, citizens. Nuclear strike imminent. Please exit the area at your earliest convenience.
Oh, okay. We're going to go ahead and put the Kismet kill box up. Get it going. Now, if you haven't seen the nukes, everybody, they're cool every single time. I've watched them thousands of times. It's cool every time. So Tardis, he ran through the nuclear silo, and he got a bunch of that going. Hey-oh! Right over there. Rotisserie G got his camp up over there. Try to tag him and drag him. Now, what we try to do is get our camps together so that they can zero in on the mob. You see, Tardis has got his over there as well. We call this the trifecta, where we got 3 things. Go get him, Joey Bello. That's my ally right there. Joey Bello's going to run out there with his mic stand and try to shoot the baddie. Oh, here he comes. All right, hold on. I got to repair my turrets. There we go. Come on, big boy. One of the few mobs that I'll just wipe out because the nuke's about to drop. Have a seat. There's a bunch of mobs inside here, so, you just kind of tag them and drag them. Let those turrets wipe them out. And so now we just wait for the nuke to drop. Now, here's the cool thing, is it alerts everybody on the server. So right now it's just us, but as the nuke gets closer, you're going to see, oh, there's a new guy right there, level 52. And a bunch of other people that will show up just randomly to be part of the nuke. And it's pretty awesome because this is probably one of my favorite events in the game. Now, if you don't have a lot of people show up at the nuke, then you're on a dead server. You should go to another server. It means everybody's just AFK, like selling stuff in their vendor or whatnot. The way you can tell whether it's really active is by how many groups that are going on, right? So you've got a bunch of groups right here going. It depends on what they're doing at what time. And you can see how many people show up to an event. And that'll let you know for sure. And then you go to another server, and you can just keep jumping servers from server to server. Look at this cool car. Overgrown vehicle. Cool stuff. All right, here it comes. And this is also called the Kismet Kill Box, everybody, because we got the massive turrets up here on the top and all that other fun stuff over there. So you can physically see it in the thing. Boom! Now this is part of the main storyline, by the way, of Fallout 76. That's like a giant mutated bat called the Scorched Beast Queen. And then, of course, there's the Scorched, who are the people who've been infected by it. Now, my thing, what I do, look at Joey Bello out there helping out. What I do is I kind of tag them and drag them. So I kind of tag all the mobs and whatnot. And I try to prevent her from landing way the hell over there. I hate that. But I'll just shoot from way over here. I just stand here. Oh, Moonshine Jamboree at the same time. So I just tag all the other mobs other than the Scorched Beast Queen. They aim at the ground and it will reflect at them. Now, more than anything else, my turrets are just showing me where the mobs are. The turrets are not actually very effective on the Scorched Beast Queen herself. Yeah, she's glitched out there. Awesome. Not very effective on the Scorched Beast Queen herself, but it will show you where all the mobs are. Yeah, there's another reason why I don't put her out there, everybody. She gets glitched. Alright, let's help out here. I hate running out here. But we gotta get her unglitched. Now at a certain point, at a certain level, she'll fly back up again. Yeah, massively glitched. Another nuke.
Attention, citizens. Nuclear strike imminent. Please exit the area at your earliest convenience. Thank you for your cooperation.
Kind of lame. Lame when she's glitched. This is why I try not to drag her over here. Auto action's broken. Alright, Gatling laser. Actually, let's tag all these other mobs. Oh, Mirelurk King somewhere. I can hear him. There he is. This is a lot of XP if you tag all the other mobs around her. Where's this other nuke going? Oh, nuke in the Minoga Mine. I'm not bothering. I don't really like that Minoga Mine one. It sucks. It's indoors. You can only do 8 people. It sucks. What up there, Deathclaw? I see you over there. Tag him and drag him. Man down, man down. Likely Bear, I'm coming. I got your back. Should be sharing my team medic. I got you. There we go. You notice also I don't waste all my ammo on the Scorched Beast Queen. I'll let everybody else do all the work. Mole Miner. Giant Mega Sloth out there. OP Crickets. Get him, Joey Bello. Alright, she dead yet? Alright, there we go. Scorched Beast Queen down. And now the battle after the battle begins. Where a whole bunch of mobs will just show up out of nowhere. You can try to shoot those. So I can drag all those mobs. Wipe that guy out. Mobs in the ground. How do I know there's mobs in the ground? Because my turrets are shooting at them. There's another scorch piece. Wipe him out. And then, very sweetly, hey, we looted all. Very cool. I hate fighting over there. It's such an awkward spot, and she got glitched out, so she didn't fly back up again. Not my favorite kind of thing where, see, there's really no action there. It's just her sitting in one spot, glitched into one spot. And that usually happens when people drag her to that spot or drag her to that. That's why I like to keep it nice and flat in my little camp over here as well. Such is the way it goes. Now, we can go in here and we can drop off some of our extra ammo. We can go ahead and scrap a bunch of our stuff in the workbench. Scrap all these extra weapons. Get all that various loot. There we go. All right, very nice. Then we'll repair this for next time. There we go. And then I give everybody a minute to utilize the camp while I bounce out of here. Now, we are missing out on our other event, which is Moonshine Jamboree, so I'm going to jump over there and see what we got going on. I know, a little bit of lame there. It does, again, sometimes people glitch them out on purpose. I'm not a big fan of glitching the mobs out. I like it when they come in, they battle, they fly away, they come back, you battle some more, you get a whole bunch of mobs on the ground. And all of that. Oh, 30 seconds. Whoa, okay. I'm the one that has to get this going or it's going to fail. All right. I got it. Oh, go. Start. Oh, man, that was close. Everybody can thank me on that one. All right. Now, the problem is they're out there and they also, there's another nuke as well that's going on. My little perch right here. Actually, where was I at before? I think it was, let's try something over on this side this time.
Well,
Totally missed it. Totally missed the building.
Colossal problem someone else did.
And try not to shoot each other. Don't forget to fill the tub with
What's that?
sizable salamander
The other
venom.
nuke was the colossal problem. So
Yeah,
that's,
I'm ignoring it. I hate that one.
Well, you don't see angry, sizable salamanders.
I hate that one. It
every
sucks.
day.
Because you can only have 8 people. So it really sucks, I think. Actually, I think I'm going to get over on this side this time. Right here. I can shoot all of those at the same time. I like to try different sides to see what's going on with what. Put that way out there. Oh, something moving out there. Yeah, the mobs run around the outside now. I don't know why they made them run way along the outside like that. Kind of sucks. I don't know why they did that. It's pretty weird. Pretty strange. Nobody's killing them, everybody. Then I'll go to it. Oh, there's level 622. Almost level 650 again. My last character was level 650. Deleted that character and started over. That's hardcore right there, everybody. That's hardcore. I wanted to see how it was playing from the beginning, and also we had the We had the Bethesda launcher switch to the Steam launcher instead.
Excuse me, but if you haven't noticed, the stills are being attacked.
You get a lot of XP from this one, everybody. So tag as much stuff as you can. I'll try to tag them and drag them. It's usually where I hang out up here.
You found the tub.
There's somebody up there just one-shotting all the mobs.
Who've come through here. Keep filling it with venom now. Your mother would be proud. They all look so slimy and useless for anything other than moonshine. Doing well, moonshiners. The venom you've collected is filling the tub nicely. We're halfway there. Most
I don't ever fill the tub, ever.
Keep up the fine work.
Sometimes you can keep it from the previous one, and then when you come back here, you can actually fill it up right away. I've seen people do that before. Some of my own crew done it. Oh, we got a spitter. Yeah, you see I'm not trying to kill them, everybody. Just tag them. Tag them to get the XP and the drops. And then that's it. Yeah, they're all glitched out there. Now, if they hang around too long, then I'll just hold the button down until they die. Like that. Ooh, look at this. Look at all the mobs in here. All the dead mobs. Back up here on top.
Destroyed stills are not good for making moonshine. Need I say more? Ha! Jolly good show. We've got just enough venom to make a batch, and there's still plenty of room in the tub. Let's see how much more we can collect.
Little lag in the spawn right there.
Outstanding work, moonshiners. I don't think I've ever seen the tub so full. You've really outdone yourselves. Is there any reason why you're not protecting the stills?
No reason. Didn't feel like it. Around the back here. Ah, fog crawler out there. Fog crawlers are crazy in Fallout 4, man. Forget about it. See, I'm trying to tag these guys before they get over here where these guys are one-shotting them. Now, again, everybody in my group is also getting the XP, the ones that I'm tagging, and the loot. Fog crawler's still back there. Shoot him with a guided laser. Pew, 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 pew. He's doing high damage, but he's got a little sniper rifle.
Skills aren't going to protect themselves.
That's cute. Cute little sniper rifle. There's a fog crawler out there. All right, almost over. 7 seconds. That's it. Boom. Hey, we loot for the win. Hey, we loot for the big old win, everybody.
Skills aren't going to protect themselves.
Oh, we're still on number 4. Oh, my bad. My bad. I thought we were done. Jetpack fail. Jetpack fail. There we go. I thought we were done. I was like, all right, cool. Bunch of them in the back there. Getting that XP like crazy now. Rank 23 achieved. There's a fog crawler way out there. Now, they hang around too long. I get out the Gatling laser. Try to smoke them. Oh, I don't have my perk on. I can see I've only got 500 damage. 500 shots. It means I didn't switch my set. There we go. There we go.
My eyes. If I
Now it's
had
over.
tear ducts, I would cry at a moment like this. Such a wonderful moonshine jamboree.
Boom. Now you're gonna be massively overburdened in this event, everybody. First, you're gonna get crazy tons of XP. But I highly recommend walking around and looting and looting again and looting again. Because you're gonna get. Oh, and I got extra meat from that because I'm in my collection set. But there is just gonna be a ton of mobs that you might have shot really far away, like right here. You can see I got a whole bunch there. And I just kind of walk around. We loot the area. Again, I love the fact that they highlight the mobs now in the game, which is really cool. I don't even look at what the loot is, everybody. I just loot it, deal with it later. Let's see. Oh yeah, a couple over this way. So let's loot all of these. And see, look, even got the one way over there. And we'll just double check. All right, we all good. Now, there's multiple directions you can go. Usually, I run down the hill here. And if I don't put my camp down, someone else will put their camp down. So I'll just put my little camp down right there. And then I can go ahead and get rid of all my loot. Thank you, Outlaw Vader, giving out a gifted sub to Dat right over there. Congrats on your gifted sub. Thank you very much for the follows as well, everybody. Appreciate all the follows today. All of you coming in, hanging out. We're going to go ahead and go to the scrap box. We're going to go ahead and throw away all of our stuff into the scrap box to reduce our overall weight here. Easy peasy. Then we're going to go to our weapons, scrap any of those, any armor we might have gotten, and we're good. Now, one of the problems with this particular event is you're going to have a lot of our Gulper Venom. So I'm going to put that Gulper Venom away into my inventory. And then also Gulper Innards. Put that away because these are going to weigh a good amount. The innards, of course, weighing a lot more. Stack weight of 208, as you can see right over there. And Venom, not too much, around 6. But I typically will put them... Oh, Invaders from Beyond starting up. I'll put them in there, and then I'm going to activate my Tycoon HQ again, pulling that back over there. Then I'm going to jump back to my camp, which is by a vendor where I can go and sell that stuff to the vendor and make myself some dollar bills. You can also put it in the tub if you want, but I just save it and sell it and make money from it. That's what I do. Over here. Make them dollar bills. All right, let's check what thing we're on here. On repair. Yep, on the wrong set. I do that quite often. I forget what set I'm on. Okay, and let's see. We got any weapons or armor to scrap? Nope. We probably have a bunch of legendaries we can change. Over here. Yep, there we go. Get rid of those. Go to our stash. They actually have stashes at all the train stations. Also, these robots are incredibly annoying, so I mute them. Because they just say the same thing over and over and irritate the heck out of me. And then we can go ahead and do the Gulper Innards. We're at 780, more caps than the vendor has. So we're going to go in and say, hey, Siri, what's 422? Hey, Siri, what's 422 divided by 3?
442 divided by 3 is approximately 147.3333.
She got it wrong, but we'll do 127. Close enough. Close enough. All right. And 41. Now, one of the things they didn't do in here, I don't know why, is they didn't tell you how much that stuff is worth when you're trading it. That's what it should do. It should say, look, this is worth this much when you're trading it in there. Oh, Magic Moonshine. We could sell 2 of those. And you can see I've maxed out the vendor for the day. Now, the vendor will reset every 24 hours typically. The reset's typically at noon and at 1 o'clock Eastern Standard Time when you want to, if you want to clear your inventory. All right. Now, the rest of this, I obviously don't want to carry it around. I'm going to be overburdened, so I'm just going to go ahead and throw all this into my stash. Always leave enough room in your stash for kind of quick clearing of your inventory, because right now we got Invaders from Beyond going on. So I'm just going to go ahead and do a quick entry where I just throw all this stuff in here just to get my overall character's weight down. Now, again, if you got a ton of stuff in your stash, you're not going to be able to do that because you're going to be overburdened already with the amount of loot that you get in this game. You get a lot of loot, especially if you're doing events. Right there, keep the Scouts banner. We're going to use that up. Super stem packs in there. There we go. All right, now we're going to go back to our team battle set. And we're going to go ahead and get our power armor out. And get over to Invaders from Beyond. Let's go. Now, the Invaders from Beyond actually goes in different locations. So very, very cool. Now, double mutations is not going on right now. Just Invaders from Beyond. And actually, we can see when it's going to come in. Double mutations is May 2nd through the 6th. So basically over the weekend as well. What is May 2nd? May 2nd probably is a Thursday. Yep, May 2nd is Thursday. So yeah, it'll come in on Thursday. So we'll have double mutations and Invaders from Beyond at the same time. Oh, this is always a fun one. Oh, and the server died. Okay, nope, it's back. That was awkward. Awkward. You don't think you've seen this event? This is one of my favorite events in the game. The lady who did this event, just awesome. Awesome. It's super simple. You investigate the alien device. You don't want to stand too close to it or it's going to clone you. So watch out for that. Of course, you don't actually show up as a clone, because that would be awesome if it did. But it'd be cool if they continued this storyline on. Like, you stood too close to it, it's actually registering all the players who's ever been close to it. And then later on, it sends copies of you down. That'd be awesome. Bunch of Kismets and TARDIS and Rotisseries and Likely Bears running around attacking us. I think that would be kind of neat. I think they might have thought of doing that, but maybe it's too much for the game to do. I don't know. That would be kind of cool if it did clone you as well. Oh, I should be using my my buffs.
Hello there.
The best time to use your buffs, by the way, is when you're at an event like this, because everybody's going to get that buff. It's a very, very cool way of doing it.
Those brainwave siphons are collecting unauthorized data. To put a stop to this, we must lure out the alien commanders in control of the force fields. Be cautious of damaging energy pulses from the siphons. You can avoid them if you move out of range.
Oh, Kevin Love Train. We got a new Teamwork Tycoon in the chat, everybody. Cabbage coming in with that brand new sub. Thank you very much for that tier 1 sub. Appreciate it greatly. Of course, also remember, if you do gift a sub or you subscribe to the channel, you're going to get that Vault 33 backpack, everybody. So if you do want to unlock that, now's your chance before it's over. Is it still going on? Actually, I better look it up while I'm saying it is. I think it was still going on. But you know what? I'm going to double check just to make sure. I won't be telling you the wrong stuff here.
Be prepared to take them down.
Let's go see.
That brought down the force field on the brainwave siphon. Destroy
Let's
it
go
now.
see. Still going on?
Excellent. Now, relocate to the second siphon. We will need to follow a similar process to make it vulnerable. They finished powering up their offensive systems. Expect missile
Oh,
strikes.
don't see it. Oh, maybe it's off. Oh, bummer. It's over. Oh, I think it's over, everybody. Well, that's a bummer. I thought that was a cool campaign. All right, I got to go help with the event. Let's go ahead and we loot all that loot. A lot of cool antiseptic in there. I'm going up high. Tag as many as I can for my crew, and then also maybe some adrenaline. Look at that level 5 card being shared right there. That's plus 60% damage. Up and wipe out some aliens. Uh-oh, look, they're shooting from the spaceship. Yeah, they're shooting lasers down from the spaceship.
There are 2 commanders this time. Strategize accordingly. No time to lose. Destroy that brainwave siphon.
What the heck is shooting me? Oh, guy back here.
We are almost finished here. Once we destroy the final siphon, they will have no choice but to retreat.
Okay. Froze me, that little guy. Go ahead and get myself some loot. So all I gotta do is just hit one. Boom! Gets it all. So awesome. So awesome. Now we gotta go up on top. And down. Trying to res him. Glitched out. Oh no, likely bear! Oh, look out. See, they're shooting from the ship. Let's go, you punks. You ain't got nothing. Again, you'll see I don't kill them. I don't kill them on purpose. I just tag them. Let everybody else comes up. Tag them. Then it's 5 times, 10 times, 20 times the loot for everybody. I'm all about that loot. I'm all about helping my vault dwellers.
Enemy general is coming. Take caution.
Here he comes. Now, it used to be where you have to tag the legendary, but now if you have legendaries and you're nearby and he dies, you get credit anyway. So people don't just steal all the legendary drops. While they're taking out the boss, I'm gonna come over here and just loot all this stuff. Get ahead of the game a little bit. Because I'll still get. Oh, look out! Zapping them all. Oh no, like the bear down.
Destroy that brainwave siphon. We have defended our great planet. Well done. Your participation today was highly effective.
And loot the boss. Oh, I just looted him from down below. Awesome. Yeah, hey, we looted him.
Don't forget to take a photo of them for your daily as well.
Awesome. Thank you, thank you. I almost forgot. All right, we gotta take a photo, everybody. Let's go to our weapons. Let's get our photo snap camera. And bam. Dead alien. There we go. All right, I think we're good. We're good. We're gonna bounce out of here. Ba-boom. We out. What about a photo of an alien? Yes, I got it. Luckily, Rotisserie G reminded me. I totally forgot. Todd clones from Mars. That would be funny, Rotisserie G. I think that would be funny if it was Todd Howard's face and all the aliens came down. I bet there's a mod for that. Especially for Fallout 4. Just all of the mobs have like Todd's face on it. That's pretty funny. Now, Todd's not the only one who makes the games, by the way, everybody. It's not just him sitting there programming the games. There's literally hundreds of people who work at Bethesda. He's just the person that oversees it. So, he's the overseer of all the games. But he doesn't personally go in and program the game. So if if the game's got bugs, it's not because he went in there and programmed in the bugs. He's just the person who hired the people who should be taking care of that stuff. So yeah. But as the boss, usually you're the one who has to take the hit on anything that anybody else does. For sure. For sure, for sure, for sure. Get all this loot. So, get that loot, get that loot. Get it, get it, get it, get it, get it, get it, get it. Collect that loot, everybody. Remember, those only fill up to so much. Get our acid here. Mothman eggs. Our loot over here. Over here. And then we'll just let that all regenerate again. How are we doing on time? I think that's probably good for 76 today. We'll just go ahead and not do the expedition for today. All right, I think that's good for today. I'm going to do a little planet crafter. Thanks for hanging out, everybody.
Okay, catch you later.
All right. Oh, remember tomorrow I'm going to start at 4. Just to offset my stream for bonus. All right. Just thought I'd let them know. Boom. All right. We're going to go ahead and switch over to some Planet Crafter, everybody. Now, if you're watching on YouTube, I'm going to temporarily go off on YouTube, but on Twitch, I'm just going to stay on because I have to, on YouTube, I can't just separate it into separate into separate videos, so I have to stop the stream, make a new one, and then I can make it into a separate video. I know it kind of sucks. So all the peeps over on YouTube, I'm going to temporarily vanish, but I shall be right back. Well, bam.